Hi, this is OCD Mom. I have my fingers crossed that we've got this sorted out. I've got my new camera. It's not looking up my nose anymore. And hopefully the lighting is good, and hopefully you can hear me. I've got a new microphone. So we are going to try and continue this quest line. If there are any problems, if anybody can't hear me, please let me know. If you cannot hear, please say something. So we're going to go ahead and we started the quest. I deleted it. I went back and did all of the stuff leading up to where we were. So I should be right at the same spot that we were the last quest or the last stream. So we're just going to go ahead and pretend like that the actual last stream didn't happen, and we're just going to go ahead and go on. It's probably going to be a little bit of a short stream today. I don't know. I'm just not feeling good. I don't know. My youngest just moved out. I'm an empty nester, and maybe that's getting to me. I don't know. And I have this new goal. I am going to start a trend. See, I love this fountain. I'm trying to get people to just come and join me, but nobody will do it. It's just, come on. When you were a kid, didn't you love splashing in puddles? Ember, she won't join me. Ember, get in here with me. Come on. She just walks around the outside. She's no fun. We can just get her to run around. Uh-oh, where'd she go? I lost. Oh, now she's in there. Hey. Oh, Tycho, thank you. Come on, Ember, jump. Tycho, you're too nice. Okay. All right, enough horsing around. Okay, so the quest, we have to go out to the castle. Can you hear me this time, Tycho? No? Yes? Anything? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, good. Okay. That must be working. Yay, new microphone. All right. So we peeked in here last time. I thought this chapel was the castle, but it's just a little chapel. But it's kind of nice. I think there was a little bit to steal in here, not a lot. It's all empty too. Oh, it's not even stealable. Nothing here. It's just gobbledygook. Whoops. Why do I do that on accident, but I can't do it on purpose? Amber, I think you were in my way and activated my... Anyway. Alright, let's see. Last time I was here, it was completely empty. So, there's a little bit here this time. Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. The coffins. The vampires. Oh, the chapel's bolted. That's right. Now I'm beginning to remember. There wasn't much here because I couldn't go anywhere. I'm not supposed to be in here yet. Okay. Okay. Is that a... Oh, that's a person. Okay. Where are we going? The castle. I really do like this zone. I haven't seen much of it, but it really is pretty. I have to quit sprinting all the time. Can I go in here? Oh, the Knight's Wing? What is that? Is there anything stealable in here? Nothing stealable. Oh, I'm going to fill my inventory up with stuff I don't need. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. What I get? Okay, so not super impressive, but nice. I had to turn off all of my add-ons. Oh, look at all these bookshelves. I had to turn off all of my add-ons though. The new update 35 has broken everything. Oh, book. Mad Baron Denzel. Okay. Even the finest families contain a bad seed or two. In the case of the storied Duchy of Beaufort, it was many generations ago that the heir to the noble line was a fellow by the name of Densil? His cruel reign as the head of the House of Beaufort was remembered to this day, despite the best efforts of house scholars to erase it. Even now, the cottagers around Castle Navarre scare their children into obedience with a threat that the Mad Baron will get your little fingers if they don't behave. Oh my goodness. This stems from the legend that the Baron Denzel would sever the fingers of anyone who displeased him. The tradition goes that he started with the smallest finger and gross worked his way up from there. When asked why, he said that the offender retained use of their hands, thus they would serve the house. But the missing digit for repeated offenders was a reminder of their subservience. Oh my goodness. Just a few years ago, a trove of very small bones, mostly finger bones, were found buried on the grounds of Castle Navarre. Though this does not give truth to the legend, it does tend to lend it credence. The depravity, cruelty, and depredations of this spectacularly terrible man makes us glad that our current house leaders have progressed from such barbarous punishments. Oh my goodness. I kind of wonder about the team of developers when they come up with this stuff. Oh, this is the second part. Okay. Let me get a little bit here. Part the second. As a youth, the Mad Baron Densil was one of the 4 children sired by the 3rd Baron Beaufort, Gethmar, and his lady Baroness Joanna. Densil's 3 siblings did not survive to adulthood. Gee, I wonder why, if they had any fingers. Their deaths clouded in mystery to this current day. It is said that their despicable brother engineered their deaths. Well, there we go. Though this is pure conjecture. What is known is that the death of her 3rd child was too much for the Baroness Joanna, and her mind was shattered. In response, Baron Gethmar had her locked in a tower where she lived out the rest of her days. Densil, I'm sorry, chat is distracting. Densil reached the age of majority and was officially declared heir to the barony. The death of Baron Gethmar followed just a year later. Jeez. A rogue arrow buried itself in the Baron's shoulder during a hunting trip. Oops. A wound which should not have killed him. Modern historians suspect poison on the barb, but at the time no evidence of any wrongdoing was discovered. Soon after Denzel took the reins of the barony, he dismissed most of the loyal aides and staff, some of whom had served the family for generations. All work on the Knight's Wing for the castle, which Guthmar had begun ceased, and most knights who had often found a warm welcome and good companionship within Castle Navarre departed for less disagreeable environments. Densil spent the next several years looting the once overflowing coffers of the barony, taxing his subjects to such an extent that they fled to other fiefdoms. Across the region, good land lay fallow. The mad baron and his cronies rampaged across the countryside. A few ships that came out of Navarre, once proud shipyards, were substandard. Oh, the few ships that came out of Navarre's once proud shipyards were substandard. It was as if his mental state, a cursed whirlpool of anger, self-indulgent, and innate cruelty, were reflected in the quick downturn of this once well-run, prosperous barony and shipyard concern. Oh boy. 1 of 27? What, really? Oh, these aren't even important books. What? Okay, it's 2 more pages. We're done. The History of Shipyarding, Volume 1 of 27, by Edna Aguirre, Sister Sisterian. The folk of the Sisters Archipelago have been building ships large and small for generations. In the modern age, the dog just walks across the table. Vessels from the Dufort shipyard can be found in every naval afloat. They rank among the finest crafts to ply the waves. So where can we trace the origins of this maritime industry? What can we do to further our understanding of shipbuilding and our collective heritage? Join me, gentle reader, as I hoist the sails on the fantastic tale. Let's begin at the beginning. What is wood? Cast your eyes to the western shores. The land around Castle Navarre has provided the trees for shipbuilding from time beyond counting. Long before there was a house de fort, the sturdy limbs, those mighty branches, were the bedrock upon which fleets of craft were built. Consider the grain of the wood itself, which creates a beautiful and pleasing form upon which to base our fortunes. The wood of High Isle is uniquely suited to shipbuilding. Its cork oak and other varieties of timbers are strong and watertight. Scholars have theorized that perhaps our druidic forebears may have even influenced the growth of these trees to be especially well suited for watercraft. But further study is required. Another day. So they never finished this, just a bunch of garbage. Somebody sounds cranky. Beats. Well, that was fun. I got nothing. Oh, no, I did. I got a bed, didn't I? I got one thing. Okay. Let's get serious. Alright, now let's do the quest. I'm just goofing off here. Sorry. Wait for my tummy to settle. Okay.
We'll enjoy ourselves while we're here. Do you still prefer a Russefeld red, my lady?
That would be delightful. Thank you, Bacaro. Introduce yourself to the nobility, my friend. And remember, even the smallest detail could be the clue we seek.
Hey, strong and silent type there. Hey, 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 hey. What you doing?
It's an honor to be invited to one of Duchess Alea's parties. I've heard she only allows members of her own family into the castle. Most people never set foot inside the walls, let alone rub shoulders with the highest nobility of High Isle.
That's interesting. They made a courtyard where you can sit down and have a nice little seat. Only if you stomp on all the flowers to get to it. What? Not well thought out there. Whoops. As I stomp on flowers. Okay. Let's get serious. I'm in a goofy mood. I want to have some fun.
I don't believe we've met. John Monard. A pleasure.
Monard.
My family is in shipping. We import goods from the mainland and send wares from the archipelago to markets in Tamriel. You are the investigator working with Lady Arabelle, aren't you?
Am I? It's been so long I forgot. That's right. I'm helping Lady Arabelle. How did you know?
The Duchess explained everything to the court just before you arrived. If Lady Arabelle had consulted us, things would be different. We know what hazards await careless captains making the approach to High Isle. Her ships were simply unprepared.
Hazardous seas didn't wreck those ships. The Ascendant Order did.
Don't tell me you buy into this Ascendant Order nonsense. A shadowy order of knights working to undermine the governments all across Tamriel?
I was just goofing off and he returned my tone.
A convenient fiction to protect the flawless name of House Dufort. Oh.
You don't seem to think very highly of House Dufort.
Alea gained her station by currying favor in High Rock. Then she made a show of backing Lord Baccaro's steadfast society. But ruining the peace talks and getting heads of state killed, blame must be placed. And she'd never fall on that sword herself.
Why are House Monard and Dufort at odds?
My family ruled the archipelago for generations, but the Duforts were never happy in our shadow. They spent years poisoning the court against us. And when my uncle Avric quietly supported King Rancer a few years back,
Rancer?
it paid off for them.
What do you mean?
Goodness, no.
Oh!
That
Oh!
honor falls to my cousin Leonard, and he can have it. I wouldn't want the responsibility. No,
What if I can get it back?
All may not be lost, despite my family ruled the archipelago for generations. The High King stripped my uncle of the ducal title and gave it to the Duforts. It was an outrage, really. We took no part in Rancer's war. Well, at least the Duforts didn't get everything they wanted. We kept most of our holdings, and it eats at them.
Are you in charge of House Monard?
Goodness, no. That honor falls to my cousin Leonard, and he can have it. I wouldn't want the responsibility. No, I'm content managing our affairs here on High Isle. I leave the larger concerns of the business and house to my cousin, the Count.
Oh boy, these people.
Typical of the Duforts. Rather than address a serious problem, they put appearances first and carry on as if nothing's wrong. What a farce.
And yet you're here. Mouse on the table! No. Sorry, that's my mouse. What? Hey! Who poofed me?
Such a waste. I have little patience for the vanity of our noble houses on the best of days. Right now. I'm sure we all
His
have
hair
better
is
things we could
horrible.
be doing. I suspect you agree. You're the one assisting Lord Baccaro and Lady Arabelle, aren't you?
That's right, I'm helping Lady Arabelle. You're well
I
informed.
try to keep up on matters of state, but I confess, Alea told us all about you. I am Count de Mard, the Duchess's brother and court mage
How many
of House
buckles
Dufour.
does this guy have?
Tell me, has your investigation
1, 2,
uncovered
3,
news regarding
4,
a sudden
5.
storm that appeared
Can you turn a
recently?
little bit? Yes, we think we might have caused the delegates. Oh, we think it might have caused the delegate ship to crash.
A hypothesis that matches my own. While my sister chases bandit knights across the countryside, I wonder about the druids who make the wild parts of High Isle their home. They have little love for civilized culture. They could be responsible.
What do the druids have to do with the storm?
I don't think that storm was natural. The druids wield old magics and consort with spirits. It is well within their abilities to summon such a tempest. They mostly keep to themselves, but I suspect a ruse. Those are your culprits, mark my words.
And not you. You said you're the court mage.
Magic is the legacy and heritage of the Breton people. Oh, I spent my time mastering the sword in knightly pursuits in my youth, but I believe that a true Breton must study both halves of our nature, and perhaps the ways of the druids, too.
What do you mean, both halves?
We Bretons trace our ancestry to Needs and Elves who intermingled during the early history of High Rock. Therefore, spellcraft is in our blood, and we all at least have some talent for magic. I find the subject fascinating and decided to embrace it.
Do all Breton nobles houses have? Do all Breton noble houses have a court mage?
No. Some have forgotten our traditions. Were it not for my talent, I doubt my sister would bother with a court mage. She sends me to look after Dufort interests in ports across Tamriel, rather than making full use of my arcane skills. A pity.
His hair is just so horrible. That has got to be the worst hair I've seen in the whole game. It looks like they took a hood and just went, yeah, let's slap some hair texture on it.
Well, I'd really hoped to speak with High King Emmerich today.
Yep.
But I'll settle for partaking of this exquisite banquet. Duchess Alea knows how to entertain.
She does. You have an empty plate, dude. Oh, you're the only one that doesn't talk. She's just snooty. Can I jump in this fountain? Oh, this one isn't as good. Oh, no, it's pretty good. I like how the water splashes out the side of them. Okay, I'm the one being silly. I like to splash. Where's the other marker? Nope, you don't talk. Nope, they aren't going to give me anybody else. So they're going to get to business.
Forgive Nadaridra for saying so, but you seem out of place in this company. This one is too. Nadaridra is a merchant of modest success, not a great lord or lady.
I gotta speak with the hostess. Ah, there she is. Well, at least these,
Lord Bacaro has arrived, Duchess. He brought that Lady Arabelle with him.
some weird-looking fish. Oh, those are lemons. I thought those were some kind of fins. Strawberries. I don't know that I've ever seen fish with strawberry.
Welcome to Castle Navir. You're Lady Arabelle's assistant, yes? Then you know these festivities are only for appearances' sake. Our guests of honor have yet to be found. Rest assured, I intend to bring the radicals behind this plot to justice.
You're aware of the Ascendant Order?
I'm aware of most things that happen on my isle. It's true
My
we didn't
isle.
connect reports of mysterious knights to the Ascendant Order until recently. But now that we know they are one and the same, we'll quickly bring them to heel.
This sounds like the lady that does the podcast things for the his house. Is there anything you can... Anything... What is with my tongue today? I can't talk. Is there anything you can tell me that might help me find the Alliance leaders?
I suggest that you and Lady Arabelle leave this matter in our hands. My knights have already pinpointed several sites where the Ascendant Order gathers. They are scouring High Isle for our missing guests even as we speak.
We have reason to believe a High Isle noble may be funding the Ascendant Order.
Which is why I prefer to handle this discreetly. I suspect House Mornard is behind this. They profit greatly from the war, and they still hold a grudge against my house for overshadowing their own. Frankly, I put nothing past them.
Tell me more about House Mornard.
One should be careful when talking about one's neighbors. Still, Count Mornard's dislike of my family is well known. Years ago, his father backed King Ronser of Shornhelm in his dispute with High King Emmerich. Emmerich did not forget it.
And what did King Emmerich do?
He punished Avric Mornard by stripping him of his ducal title and granting it to my father instead. The Mornards remain counts, with holdings and estates throughout the Isles. But the Duforts are now the dukes of the sisters.
Tell me more about House Dufort.
My family builds ships. Our shipyards construct the finest vessels to ply the western seas.
That's not what the book
In
said.
reward for our service, High King Emmerich granted us the Duchy of Sisters. We rule with care and compassion for all, even the Mornards.
Okay, where's
Might I
Jakar?
offer you a refreshment, friend?
Oh, goodness. Jakarin, are you in trouble again? Oh, sorry, I lost my... There. Oh, I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's a tall-looking lady you found yourself there, Jakarin. But it's somebody else.
Didn't think I'd miss this little soiree, did you? Listen, I have it on good authority from a very accommodating chambermaid, in fact, that the Duchess has been looking into the Ascendant Order on her own. Well, I've got a plan.
You look good in servant's clothing. What kind of plan, Jakarin?
Not Jakarn, waiter, Fred. I'm in disguise.
Fred. Ah.
I told you about the chambermaid, right? She's one of the Duchess's personal assistants. Well, she told me where the Duchess keeps her sensitive documents, among other unmentionable items.
Oh, Fred. Years ago, when my youngest was starting middle school, I became a yard duty there to kind of keep an eye on her. And she was having some issues. But there was this kid, and I swear he was trying to get me fired. Oh, he's like, hey, I'm going to call you, and I don't remember what it was. He was going to call me something, and I was like, okay, I'm going to call you Fred. And every day he'd come up and go, can I give you a hug? And I'm like, no, you can't give me a hug. You're not allowed, and I'm not allowed, and no, because I don't know you. But he would come and he'd talk to me every day. And I never knew him as anything but Fred. Years later, my third daughter was in band. She was in color guard. And Fred shows up. He's joined band. He actually ended up leaving band and joining color guard. And turned out, I finally, after about 4 or 5 years of knowing this kid, finally learned his name. So, yeah, I'm kind of tickled. I'm going to start referring to him as PH Fred. The Duchess told me about her investigation. What's your plan?
Nobles and the upper staff never pay attention to the common help. I easily filched a key from that stuck-up steward Hercian. While I cause a distraction, you go take a look. Duchess Alea has a private study somewhere beyond the northeast door.
What sort of distraction?
I'll lure the guards away from the doors, but I'll need your help. Talk to one of the musicians and ask them to play the tunes Stagger and Sway. It's an old favorite of mine. I'll take care of the rest.
Oh, goodness. I gotta see this. All right, musician, huh? All right. I guess that's the musician. That's the only one. Talk to one of them, but this is the only one.
Something you need, friend?
Yep, I want to request the song Stagger and Sway.
I don't really take requests. Duchess Alea provided a list of approved songs she wanted performed. That one definitely isn't one of them. Not that you would
I
notice.
swear they're all
I don't think anyone
5-year-olds.
is really listening to the music.
Anything I can do to convince you to play the song?
Well, there is a lady I'm interested in. Layla. Highborn, you know. Out of my class. Normally, I'd never even be in the same room as her. Could you give her this letter? Even if she hands it back, at least I'll know I told her how I feel.
Oh, I can see so many ways of this going wrong, but I know none of you guys did this. You just made the 69 gold. So I'm going to do it. All right, I'll deliver the letter to Layla. Which one is she?
The most beautiful lady at the banquet. Hair like golden wheat. Eyes as blue as the
If
sea.
she's a
Pale
goat,
skin
so
like
help
the
me.
beach at sunrise. And freckles. She even has freckles. Sorry. She's the one in the red dress with a flower in her hair.
Jeez. Red dress with flower in her hair. Yeah. Red dress with flower in her hair. That's a blue dress. There's a red dress. She doesn't have a marker over her head, though. Oh, she was the one I spoke to at the beginning. Goodness gracious. Yeah. Let's see if she'll talk to me now.
Hello. Did I just see you speaking to that bard at a stair? I notice he keeps stealing glances at me. Of course, my father would never allow me to... Nothing. Never mind.
The stair asked me to give you this.
You did? A letter? How charming. I wish he would just approach me directly, but of course he must worry about how that would look. My family wouldn't approve. I'll read his message in private. Oh, how exciting. Thank you.
Oh, it didn't get me in trouble. Not yet, at least. Okay. Now he'll play us a song, right?
You delivered the letter? What did she say? Did she seem pleased?
I think she was very pleased.
By Mara's grace, I hope she agrees to let me court her properly. I'll convince her father I'm worthy of her hand. Anyway, I believe I owe you a song. What was it again?
Stagger and sway,
Nothing more
please.
suitable when love is in the air. All right, I'll get started right away.
All right, I want to go see what Jakaran. Oh goodness.
To the most buxom, curvaceous, voluptuous of all royals, Duchess Alea.
You get down from there at once. Stop this nonsense.
Okay, Jakar, that is the best one yet. They're just gonna leave him up there dancing on the table. Did he just flip me off? Oh, my goodness, what's going on in here? Are you getting me in trouble, dude? That is one big glowy, shiny sword. Am I not supposed to be? Am I supposed to be sneaking? Find. Oh. I don't know if I'm supposed to be sneaking. Ha, I got somebody else sneaking, though. Books, books, books! What? That looks like a whole bear. Nothing. I got another bed. I should give a bed away. No books. This guy got to everything before I did. Lockpick. Orc crafting. Ah, I'm doing so good tonight. There's some direction I'm supposed to be going. Lockpicks! Just what I need, more lockpicks. At least it's not soul gems. Oh my goodness. I wonder if this place is open on a regular basis. Oh my goodness, I could just live here. I'm gonna have to get one of my characters and just bring them to this point in the quest line and just leave them in here. Somebody's in trouble. Yeah, because I couldn't do without all these lockpicks. I think I'm back where I started. Well, what am I supposed to be doing? I think I'm lost. Yeah, see, I need a rag picker. Snores. I got to get me a rag picker. I gotta start doing LJ's thing where I go one direction. Oh, maybe not. I'm going in circles now. This place is huge. A rag picker. It's the new merchant. Why is he red? Oh, these guys are all red. What? Uh-oh. I think I'm in trouble. Why are they red? Did I went into an area that I wasn't supposed to go into now? Oh dear. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, that's the way I was supposed to be going. Okay. I'm lost without my, mini-map. That cabinet hasn't been looted yet. Oh, neither is this. Oh, garbage. Come on, give me something. Girl just needs a little love. Some patterns. That's what I need. Oh, okay, you're already dead. It's one big bookshelf. Look at that. Where's the pattern for that? Oh, I could go for that fireplace. Oh boy. Last month, curious, the Sisters Guard report that routine banditry across the High Isle seems to be in decline. They believe that some new bandit chieftain is recruiting followers for the island's outlaws. I directed Stuart Hirkane to look into it 2 weeks ago. Banditry across High Isle has resumed at a completely intolerable level. These outlaws are now better organized and more well armed than ever. Hersing reports that the peasants are now telling tales about knights of the people who call themselves the Ascended Order, rebels and scofflaws. I say, if the Ascendant Order brigands threaten the House Duford profits, I will have to take action. Stuart Hersing has compiled our informant's reports into a map of Ascendant Order activity. He plans to personally investigate each one. 2 days ago, the Ascendant Order Knights are more ambitious than I thought. Someone conjured a great storm off the northeast coast of High Isle. They wrecked the ships carrying High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Yoren the Skald King's son to Lord Baccaro's peace conference. I wonder if you go to the regular island, regular Tamriel now, are they missing, or is that part of the dialogue? The most powerful monarchs in Tamriel have drowned off our coast. This is why I wanted Hersing's spies to keep an eye on this group. A surprise of this magnitude is completely unacceptable. If we had only known about this threat, we could have done something, or at the very least, positioned ourselves to take advantage of the developments. Okay, so this is High Isle, but what are these? Are these future... Is this a little telltale sign of what's to come? Are these future DLCs? They're tiny, though. Uh-oh. Oh, no, they're part of it. The heck? Stuck. Oh, is it gonna just give me lockpicks? Guess I might as well go back out in the courtyard. I'm getting nothing out of these bookshelves either. A storm is brewing. Oh, this is a different courtyard. Oh, I'm going to be not happy if this stays like this for the rest of the quest line. Oh, it was such a pretty place. I think I came out the wrong way. Let me go see if I need to go back the other way. No, it seems to indicate that I need to go out this gate here. Alright. Why are they showing spiders? The rats are just fleeing from the castle. Well, that's interesting. Ember, did you say pick it up? Why aren't you helping, lady? Pick it up.
Watch me go.
Watch you go. I don't see too much difference between the new skills and the old. What are they doing? Oh, what the heck? My sticky stick! What did they do to it? It's not even, it doesn't even go in the right direction. Oh, I don't know if I like that. What's with all these mice? Oh, apparently my bow doesn't fire in the right direction anymore either. Find Lady Arabelle and Lord Baccaro. I guess I'm not sneaking anymore.
This was a warning. No one is beyond our reach. Stand aside and you will find a place in the new regime. Stand against us and you will be brought to your knees.
Oh, good, you're all right. It seems our adversary has decided to send a message to all those in attendance. Submit or die. A classic. Did you uncover anything useful before the Ascendant Magus made his entrance?
Duchess Aaliyah had been investigating the Ascendant Order. I have her notes.
I see. Clearly Duchess Alea's investigation hasn't gotten very far. Perhaps we can make better use of the leads she's been developing. But we have little time to waste. The Ascendant Magus demonstrated real power.
What do you mean?
Did you notice how the ground shook when he unleashed his...
No, I didn't notice that.
That's not a magic I've seen before. Somehow his storm magic is causing earthquakes. At least he hasn't recovered the Alliance leaders yet. We still have time.
How do you know they don't have the Alliance leaders?
Because the Ascendant Magus has made a show of wanting us to fear him. Why would he care if he had what he wanted and couldn't be stopped? No. The royals elude him, somehow. But his magic, I wonder...
Wonder what?
Among the other problems plaguing High Isle, lava vents have begun to open in random locations. Between the ground shaking and the storms, could the Magus have stirred the volcano? Let's return to my manor so we can study these items more closely.
Oh, I'm going to be really upset if this is going to be like Strauss Mackay and the whole place gets destroyed and stays destroyed after the quest. I should never do these quests on my main account.
Lord Baccaro, it may not be safe to return to Steadfast Manor.
Nonsense. I refuse to hide from these Cretans. I'll double my guard, but they won't drive me from my home.
Very well. I'll check in with you later. Jakan, let's go. And put on a shirt, my dear.
She walks behind him and watches him the whole way. You nasty old lady. You know you're watching that body. Dirty girl. You gonna go out that door and then just poof, disappear? Oh, look at her, look at him lovingly. Oh, she's got a crush. He opened the door for her. Okay, they did. They disappeared. And these guards are just standing here going, what? What's going on? Huh? What's going on? Hello. I didn't hear anything. How about you? Did you hear anything? You didn't hear anything either. Okay, so I have to go to some place called Mandrake Manor. Oh, that's probably her place back at the Gonfalon Bay. Yeah, I think so.
What do you want?
Everybody's got herself a donkey. You don't have to have the donkey out for it to work. Just have to give him your money. Chikarin!
These tremors
Oh no! They're gonna ruin this place.
are bursting open across the aisles.
First the storm, now this? It must be the work of the Ascendant Order.
You give them too much credit. An earthquake destroyed the Gonfalon Colossus.
Yes, an Ascendant earthquake. Trust Zaji, he knows.
Oh. I don't want to do this quest anymore. I can't even... Not Strass Mackay. What is it? Betnik. Is it Bet... Which island is it? Bleak Rock. That's the one. Whoops. No, I don't want to go there. That's the one. In fact, this time around on this account, I didn't do the quest line. Because I don't want it all in flames. Now I've got this one here. Oh, I don't want to start a new account.
At this rate, Zaji fears the whole island will crumble beneath our feet.
I have visited High Isle several times over the years. Never have I seen the ground so restless. It is alarming. Could Zaji be right? Could the Ascendant Order be causing these tremors and eruptions?
The Ascendant Magus, I don't know how to pronounce his name, said the old regime will be swept away in storm and fire. I'm going to be so upset.
I am troubled. If the Ascendant Magus can use powerful storm magic against his enemies, does he also command the tremors and volcanic fissures? It is maddening to even contemplate.
Lady Arabelle suspects a link between the storms and the volcanic activity.
Zaji is right to worry then. The loss of a monument might be the least of our concerns if the Ascendant Order can rouse the volcano. Lady Arabelle is inside, friend.
Has anybody
Perhaps
finished
she'll
this
know
quest line? Did they just destroy this island? Oh, I'm so distracted now. I'm so upset. Lady Arabelle's inside my front. I'm so upset. Chocolate? Honey cakes with clotted cream and pearled white chocolate.
Was it too much to hope that one of High Isle's nobles would openly admit their guilt. Ah, well, at least we can rule out Duchess Alea. Her notes make it clear she was caught off guard by the attack on the delegates' ships. And this map, interesting.
What about the map?
If this map really points to sites important to the Ascendant Order, then it's our best lead so far. Here, my dear, take this with my thanks. With your continued help, we'll find the royals and discover who's behind the Order before long. We must. The map you acquired provides a number of leads that might help us find High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar. As the line from the Investigative Veil books reads, there's always another mystery. Let's get to it, my dear.
I don't want to go on. These quests they're horrible. Okay, it's destroyed. Great. If I finish the quest, is it going to get worse, or are they going to fix it? It's giving me a headache. Do you recognize any of the locations on the map?
One is clearly the Dufort shipyards, where the house constructs new vessels. Another is near Stonelaw Grove, home to a circle of friendly druids. The third appears to be a cave near Tor Dreak. A strange set of disparate locations indeed.
Where should we start?
I'll leave that to you. Investigate all three and report back here. I'll send Jakan to the docks, Captain Colleen to the cave, and Valencia to the grove. Rendezvous with them at each location and see what you can uncover about our rogue knights.
I'll return after we've searched all three
We
locations.
don't know what the Ascendant Order is doing out there, but hopefully something at one of those locations will lead us to our missing royals. But do be careful. I'd hate to see such a capable agent get hurt while assisting me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop right now. I'm really, oh gosh, I don't know. I guess we'll just go ahead and go ahead. I'm just super bummed. I really, really, really am disappointed if they destroyed this island. Did you see what happened to the Colossus of Gonfalon?
I did. I arrived just in time to see part of it collapse. As much as it saddens me to see the proud Baron Admiral fall, we have more pressing problems to deal with. I'll mourn the Colossus of Gonfalon Bay after the Alliance leaders are safe.
Let's discuss what we know so far. I don't want to discuss it.
Excellent idea. Lord Bacaro is sponsoring peace talks here on High Isle. But the ships carrying High King Emmerich, Queen Irene, and Prince Ernskar never arrived. We suspect the Ascendant Order is somehow responsible.
Right. The captain said a storm. I don't know. Hold on. Wrecked their ships. We know the Ascendant Magus used storm magic.
An excellent deduction. They also noticed that the Ascendant Magus and Lord spoke with the accents of Breton nobility. We believe a High Isle noble is funding this band of rogue knights. Then you recovered this map from Castle Nevere.
I remember it lists sites Duchess Alea believed are somehow important to the Ascendant Order.
Precisely. Since we also know that the Ascendant Order is still looking for the missing royals, we'll use them to point us in the right direction. Investigate the three sites on the map and learn everything you can, my dear. Leave no stone unturned.
Yeah. You guys already turned them upside down. So what did we get? Okay. Nothing particularly exciting there.
don't think I'm cut out for being around nobility. Being formal
Whoops.
makes my ears itch.
Makes your ears itch? Great, I'm gonna get the hiccups. Now let's run to the bank quick and unload some of this stuff. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Ow.
I don't know if you... I cannot decide if I prefer unbathed.
Oh no, Roomba! Oh, shoot. Oops.
Someone's going to be missing that.
I don't need mustache wax. Or at least I hope I don't need mustache wax. Tycho, did you see I found your goat? Nah. Okay, so let's see if I can Roomba. I need my Roomba back. Uh-oh, how do I get it back? Okay. Library saved various. And library add-ons menu 2. Oh, that could be a problem. Okay. I need my Roomba.
Whatever your plan. I see we have quite the...
Oh, that's not a bad set, huh? Oops, I forgot to put that in there.
What's the meaning of that? I see we have quite...
Okay. That should be, yeah, that should hold us, tide us over. Some of these outfits. Okay, so that has a way shrine, that one has a way shrine, and that's back to the old goat or sheep one, huh? Hello, I'm Santa. What? Accept my trade and I'll give you a motive. it's got a little crazy around here. Alright, let's just go to the furthest one, and I think I can... Let's try there. Okay, so I think... Hopefully it doesn't take me... Oh, did it take me... Oh. Well, that's good to know. I wonder what the other boat goes to. It said there was another boat right here. Is this the other boat? Where does this one go? Goes nowhere. Where about this one? There's a boat here somewhere. Is it her?
More rumbles from the ground.
Oh, she goes to all the other. Okay. Alright, well, that's not where... let's go back. I wonder if I can't get there from here. Well, let me up on the dock. Okay. Well, alright. Oh, hoppy hop. Oh, she's very aware. Oh, she's a thief.
Oh.
Darn it.
That's just embarrassing.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. You gonna take care of her for me, Ember? You're gonna get me in trouble, Ember. Did you just incinerate her, or is she gonna leave me any goodies? I'll take that.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
You did do it yourself. Alright, so now... how do I get back? I'm just going to get myself in trouble and get caught. Why do I do that? Okay, how do I get across to the other side? This was harder than I thought. Jailer? Why is he not... Huh, okay, let's check the map. This is a boat to Gonfalon. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Here's the boat to... Okay, so I gotta go all the way over there and not get caught. Yeah, good luck with that. That's interesting. I only put on my Roomba, and somehow I now have my... bounty timer back. I'm confused. Do you see that I'm swimming? No, not for bitter root. Why is my timer not counting down? Okay, so I need to get over to here. Let's just get off this dock. Guards don't like to get their feet wet, so I think I'm good. Oh, there's a way shrine right there. Why didn't that get activated when I was here last time? I don't know. What is that guy doing? Oh, 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 oh. Didn't get anything, and it didn't leave a marker. Darn it. Wait till the word gets out there's giant clams on High Isle. Now you guys know. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, goodness. Seriously? What? Okay. I can't. How do I get on first view? Okay, I think I thought that was a ramp to get up. Oh, Ember, what are we gonna do? We're stuck in here. Oh, now I'm really stuck. Come on. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong direction. Oh. Watch, I've got like 23 gold left. But I've got an inventory full of stolen stuff that I don't want to lose. Oh, I didn't even look at this one. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I don't know if I like this High Isle style. It's just very solitude. Is that a guard? No. Birdhouse? Or a bat house? Okay, so it's supposed to be right here. Some kind of cave I'm looking for?
Ah, you made it. Good.
Oh,
I
Jakaran.
found something.
Did you?
Hey, so I did some skulking around while I was waiting for you. Remember
Yeah, we did
Dockmaster
too.
Arnold, the slimy skeever who sold out our ships to the Ascendant Order? Word on the docks is he's here. Sounds like his bosses aren't happy with him either.
Good work, Jakaran. Do you know where I can find him?
The far dock. It's not a House du Fort ship out there. Assuming Arnold's a prisoner, that's where I'd stash him. If we want to talk to him, we better act now. I don't think the good dockmaster's long for this world.
I think that's where we just came from. Anyone patrolling the docks?
Normally, House du Fort knights would be all over the place, but I haven't seen a one. Sent in order, though. That's a different story. They're guarding the docks between us and that ship. Whoever they paid to get rid of the knights hit the jackpot.
How should we handle it?
Let's just make our way to that ship and see if the dockmaster is aboard.
Okay, well, I still have a bounty, Jakaran, so we need to just take this careful and slow. So, no, we're not going back where we came from. Okay. Ember, you're not very sneaky sneak. Okay, now I'm upstanding. Alright, we can go. Oh, no, we're not. Where are we headed? How we do that? Whoops. I think I'm just supposed to fight my way out there, and I think I'm supposed to sneak out there. Well, they did leave it kind of open, didn't they? There's no way up there. There's supposed to be a ladder or something. How do you get up there? Oh, we're not even there. We're at the wrong boat. Okay. Okay. Supposed to go to that boat. And the doors are locked. Surprisingly not well protected. If this is supposed to be like their big master plan.
No more, please!
I'll watch the door.
That's another player, I guess. I'm not supposed to kill him. There's a lot of brand new characters.
You were at the docks with Lady Arabelle. I thought the Ascended Magus had returned. He didn't need tools to torture me, not with his magic. The pain, the fire, it was inside my skin. Get me out of here, please!
You accepted bribes from the Ascended Order. You got yourself into this.
You're right. I let the gold blind me. But look, I knew nothing about special cargo, or important passengers, or Amanos, or any of it. Even Lady Arabelle said the ships were just carrying supplies vital for Lord Baccaro's conference.
Sorry. Tell me everything you know.
I gave the Ascended Magus a list of names. Folks he could trust to keep quiet. Muscle to collect the goods when the ships ran aground. But it was all a sham. He captured the captains, then gave orders to kill anyone else who washed ashore.
Sorry, I'm getting so distracted. I gave this a list of names, folks he could trust to keep muscle. Well, the sham. They captured the captains, then gave orders to kill anyone. All right. Do you know who the Ascendant Magus really is?
Are you serious? He didn't trust me. I never got a real name or saw his face. He's rich. I'll tell you that much. Like nobility rich. Royal rich. You'd smell it on them, you know? Perfumes and soaps and fancy clothes.
You mentioned Amanos. What about it?
It's an island to the north. Jungle Rock where they send prisoners to disappear. The Magus gave orders to look for someone on Amanos. Whoever he's searching for, he moved his knights from the shallows to there. That's all I know. Cut me free!
I'll cut you free. Get out of here. You deserve whatever you have planned for you. Goodness. Oh, this is gonna get... I'll cut you free. Get out of here.
Thank you. I'll find a way to make up for this. I swear it.
Nice work. I wouldn't have been so merciful, but at least we know more than we did. I'll see you back at the manor.
I wonder if that was the right choice. Oh, now the place is full of people. Did he give me away? Or are they gonna move? They are not gonna move, are they? I don't know. They said the DPS is weakened, but I think it's a little bit better. No way I'm getting past her. Hmm. Oopsie. Probably faster ways of doing this than sneaking. Okay. I miss my map so much.
Magister Erin never let me watch him do this. It's so interesting.
Looks like this is the place. I'll back you up. Hey there, fish. We make it to the spot, and what do you know? There's some kind of cave here, just like the map suggested.
Have you checked out the cave yet, Captain?
By myself? No, I was waiting for you. I wouldn't have even noticed the entrance if I wasn't looking for it. Probably why the Ascendant Order chose it. That's the thing about islands and ships. You can always find the rats.
I'll go inside and see what's in there.
Not alone you won't. For all we know, the whole damned order is meeting inside. With any luck, I'll get a chance to pound the bastards that wrecked the spearhead. Let's go.
Alright. Big brave talk now. Tarnished Grotto. So let's see what we got. Oh, it's a good size. We're going to be here for a while.
Don't let them get behind.
Don't let them get behind you. I wonder if that's one of Ember's things that's making the people explode. Nice.
Nicely done.
What is that? How'd he get up there? The cargo you seek is dispersed across a trio of ships, all heading to Forgonfalon Bay Isle. The Eagle is aboard the Perfect Pounce, sailing from the Lion, sails from Weyrest. The Hatchling rides from Plymouth. Lodestones have been placed aboard each vessel so we can track the ships, subtly alter the course, and target them with the storm. Watch the clouds in the Move when you see the storm. If the storm doesn't kill the targets, be ready to finish the job.
They
Okay.
knew everything. Who we were carrying, where we were going. But how?
This is gonna be fun.
It'd be fun if you helped. Oh yeah, there we go.
Make them pay for my crew.
Once you bend your knee to the tyrants who drive this war, now under the cloak of the Ascendant Order, your true purpose becomes clear. In your footlocker, you will find the resources you need to complete your missions. An anchoring lodestone and a mystical sigil. Place the lodestone at the base of the mast and complete the mystic phrase scribed upon it. That will alert us to the ship's location and anchor the storms upon the sea. When you see the clouds approaching, snap the sigil in half. Each has been imbued with a powerful magic dampening pulse that will stop the tyrants from escaping. When the tyrants lie dead, the future will be ours to control. After the ships are wrecked and you wash ashore, come to the Tarnished Grotto near Tordarek for your just rewards. Guessing gonna
Was aboard my
die.
ship. These lodestones must be how they targeted us with the storm.
Oh, we gotta talk to her.
Lady Arabelle was right, damn it. We do have a rat
Language.
in our company. Now I owe her a bottle of Tamika's dark rum. Someone gave our plans to the Ascendant Order, and they somehow used lodestones to track us and target us with that storm.
How many people knew about the plans to transport the Alliance leaders to High Isle?
Not a lot. Lady Arabelle, Lord Baccaro, and some of his top aides, the 3 captains, Duchess Alea, and a few nobles, and anyone the Alliance leaders shared it with. If there's one thing I learned about royal courts, they leak like a sinking ship.
Were you and the other captains in contact?
We met briefly early on. Then we each sailed different indirect routes to get here. I didn't rendezvous with the other ships until we were almost at the archipelago. Anyway, I guess this shows us how the Ascendant Order rewards its agents.
What do you mean?
Look around. These traders survived the storm and the shipwrecks and returned here just like they were told to. And what do they get for their trouble? A blade to the heart for each of them. Come on. Let's get out of here and tell Lady Arabelle.
I'll get this information to Lady Arabelle as soon as I can. Is there a way to jump off here? I'm thinking there might be a sky shard, but maybe not. It's not really a delve, so probably not, I guess. Not even a chest, because it's such a popular location right now with everybody here.
Anyone else?
Amber.
I'm gonna show off.
Okay, you do that. Probably would have been faster to go back the other way. Okay, I might change that skill. I don't know that I care for it. What, no chest? Come on. Torchbox. Alright, who am I getting? Alright. Oops. Wrong button. Well, there's a wall here, but there's stuff behind it. That doesn't make sense. Alright, well, whatever.
Don't mess with a street kid.
Okay, so make our way back to the Way Shrine and then to, whoops. Uh-oh. It's alright. Okay.
Sings of its suffering. Something terrible happened here.
You can hear it? Incredible. Ah, there you are. Hello, my friend. You're just in time. I met Ravana here just as she was starting to look into an arcane disturbance. It can't be a coincidence we're so close to one of the Ascendant Order sites marked on the Duchess's map.
What sort of arcane disturbance?
We're not sure yet. Based on everything that Lady Arabelle has told me, it's conceivable that the Ascendant Magus could be responsible for the disturbance here. Ravana is trying to locate its source. We could use your help.
What do you need me to do?
Ravana's ritual is somewhat involved, and I'd like to help
Of course
you
it is.
prepare. Can you gather some reagents that we'll need?
She requires 3 blooming song flowers and an azure torchbug before we can begin.
An azure torchbug. I want an azure torchbug. Where can I find these?
Blooming song flowers grow in the copse of trees just north of here. You'll know them by their distinct blue and purple petals. As for the torchbug, Ravana told me they congregate near the lake at the heart of the grove. They are quite beautiful.
I'll gather. Ooh, this stuff. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna have to battle all the stuff to get to it, huh? Alright, let's go get it. Let's go kill some stuff! Not a bunny. Azure torchbugs, where are ya? What is that thing? That's pretty cool. It's a blue crab. What am I missing? Oh, I see something. I want one. What is that?
I love harvesting
Oh,
green
with the
stones.
Q. What is that? Corrupted deer. I think that's for later. I'm not supposed to see that yet, but why'd they put it so close if I wasn't?
I must discover the source of this corruption.
Oh, that's another quest. Alright. Well, I didn't find the flowers. What? Okay, let's just talk to this lady here and find out what this quest is all about.
Traveler, I advise caution. A corruption has gripped Stonelore Grove, turning the wildlife aggressive and spreading an impurity unlike anything our circle has ever seen. Nature itself has fallen out of balance.
What sort of corruption are you talking about?
That
Probably
is
that
what
deer.
I hope to determine. The Archdruid sent me to investigate, but it was all I could do to avoid the once docile creatures of the grove. I found a few pockets of corruption that must be cleansed, but I need another druid to assist me.
You need another druid to cleanse the corruption?
Really, I just need another set of hands.
Oh, good.
Here, let me mark your map. I'll cast the cleansing spell, then you burn out the impurity. That will temporarily restore the balance while we search for the source. The circle will compensate you, of course.
I'll help.
Let's find a few concentrated areas of corruption. My
Yeah, the
spells
deer.
will cleanse the impurities, then you burn it. Hopefully we can determine the source of the corruption before this malady spreads to the rest of the island. Just keep your guard up.
Is Stonelore Grove really that dangerous?
It wasn't always. It used to be one of the safest locations on the island. In fact, my ancestors deemed the grove sacred when they first arrived. Now the corrupted wildlife attacks for no reason, and some of my fellow druids have been afflicted.
What else can you tell me about this corruption that's afflicted the grove?
Not much, unfortunately. I noticed its effects a short time ago. Usually docile creatures turning aggressive. A strange blight spreading through the plants and trees. I brought my concerns to the Archdruid, who initially thought I was overreacting.
So how did you convince the Archdruid to let you investigate?
I'm not sure anyone has ever convinced Archdruid Agathe of anything. But she couldn't deny that something strange was happening in the grove. She ordered me to look into it and bring my findings back to the Circle Elders.
And what did the elders say?
Nothing. I haven't gone back yet. Until I determine if the corruption can be cleansed and find the source, I don't actually have anything new to report. Well, except that now the corruption has spread to some of my fellow druids.
What do you mean druids have been afflicted?
Just that. They have become as hostile as the rest of the afflicted wildlife. We may have to deal with any corrupted druids we meet. But with your help and the blessing of the true way, we'll soon have a solution to present to the Circle Elders.
What's the true way?
I suppose you would call it our doctrine, our religion. The true way represents a life guided by
Everybody
natural
thinks their way is
principles
the true way.
and the value and willfulness of nature. All of nature comes from Ifra, and the druids are the arbiters of Ifra's will.
Ifra?
Have you never heard of Ifra where you come from? The storyteller? The god of song and forest? The spirit of the now? Ifra formed the frame upon which nature was woven. He gave rise to the rules of life on Nerd. His way is the true way.
So you're a priest of Ifra.
I am a druid of the Stonelore Circle. I am a teacher, a healer, a counselor, as well as a steward of the natural world. I hear the voice of Ifra and his earthbones, and I do my best to be his advocate. Natural principles guide my every action.
When did the druids arrive on High Isle?
Oh, that was early in the First Era. After struggling against the Dureni hegemony, our ancestors came to this archipelago because of its connection to Ifra. When they arrived, our druidic circle deemed Stonelore Grove to be a sacred site.
What do you mean a druidic circle?
Not to be confused with our ritual circles. I mean the druids of the archipelago all belong to one of 3 distinct subgroups. You would probably call it a sect. Those who hold to the same circle share common beliefs and approaches to Ifra's will.
Tell me more about these 3
The
circles.
druids of this grove
Goodness,
belong
goes
to
on
the
and
Stonelore
on.
Circle. We revere nature, but believe that all cultures have a place here. Some of the High Isle folk refer to us as the friendly druids. We rarely evangelize, letting our work speak for itself.
And the other 2 druidic circles?
You'll probably encounter the Eldertide Circle in your wanderings. Be careful. They are overtly hostile to the civilized residents of High Isle. As for the Firesong Circle, even I don't know much about them. They never leave the island of Iphalon.
Okay. Alright, let's go deal with this deer.
Corruption spreads quickly. Burn the corpse while I cast a cleansing spell.
Oh, that must be the flowers I'm supposed to pick.
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first.
I'm so confused. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Okay. Cleanse the corruption. 3. Okay, I've got my flowers. Okay, so I have to go. Oh, there's another one.
Corruption spreads throughout the grove. First the plants, then the animals, and now even some druids have been afflicted.
Okay, and then... Horrivores, yay. Stinkweed! A tree?
Burn it with cleansing fire after I cast my spell.
We are the spirit of the grove. We are the evergrowth and this. This druid seeks to help, while another has unbalanced the true way. Aid us, mortal, before
disconcerting. Pardon that display. I've never been forcibly taken over by a spirit of nature before. I wasn't sure if the corruption was connected to the Evergrowth, but now we know. And we know a druid is somehow involved. That troubles me.
What's the Evergrowth?
As I understand it, this grove was deemed sacred by the early druids, but it was also out of balance. They shaped Ifra's laws into a spirit and gave that spirit dominion over the grove. It recognized that I was trying to help it, and reached out.
It also said another druid had unbalanced the true way.
But is that druid acting out of malice or ignorance? Either way, if the Evergrowth succumbs, then the corruption will increase and spread out of control. We must take this news to the Circle Elders. Meet me in our village.
I'll meet you in the Stone Lore Grove village.
Our village lies at the center of the grove. Once we get there, I will tell the Archdruid and the other elders what we learned.
Tell me about the Archdruid and the Circle of Elders. Oh boy, more talk. Oh good.
Archdruid Agathy oversees our community here. A number of the village elders serve as her advisors and help train the younger aspirants and initiates in the true way. I'll introduce you to them once we get to the village.
Okay, so where's this village? Oh, okay. Oh. Well, hello.
Archdruid, elders, this outsider helped me. And the Evergrowth, it spoke through me.
The spirit of the grove? It hasn't manifested like that in many generations. Are you sure?
Druid Audrine has never given us reason to doubt her observations.
That sounds like the lady with the glasses.
It warned us that nature was out of balance. That a druid was responsible for this trouble.
Out of balance? That explains the corruption. But to blame a druid, I cannot accept that without proof.
Then we will find that proof. Friend, meet me at the Circle's ritual site.
How do you get there? Oh, wait a minute. This, I think we've been here before.
Over here, my friend. The Circle Elders cannot accept that one of our own may be responsible for this disaster. And I could hear the doubt in their voices concerning the Evergrowth. We need to prove that one of our circle has caused this unbalance.
How do you want to proceed?
Help me investigate. Search the village for any signs that a druid is involved in the corruption. Look in the huts. Ask my fellow druids. Someone or something here will lead us to the source of the corruption. It has to.
What about the Evergrowth?
We'll wait and see if it communicates with us again. If not, I have an idea. But let us try to find the druid responsible for this situation first. I want to determine if this was an accident or a deliberate and reckless act.
Okay, this is longer than I thought. Ay, ay, ay. Ember likes these things.
You going to enchant something with that? Can I watch?
reeks of the same corruption spreading through the grove. I wonder who it belongs to.
We call upon Y'ffre to strengthen the bond between the Evergrowth and our sacred grove. We call upon the god of song and forest to remove the bindings that tie our spirit to this hallowed land. We offer this sacrifice, Y'ffre, so that all may walk the true way.
A ritual? That's proof that a druid caused this problem. Look, there's a mistake in the second line. They wrote remove instead of restore.
Didn't I just come back? I don't know.
Ah, I see that Druid Audrine has brought us a visitor. What can I do for you today, traveler?
Do you know anything about the corruption spreading through the grove?
As a matter of fact, I noticed animals in the grove suffering from an affliction. I mentioned it to Archdruid Agathe, and she said she would look into it.
Thanks for the information.
When I spoke to the Archdruid, it seemed like that was the first she heard of the corruption in the grove. There's Druid Milo. He has the eyes of an eagle. If anyone around here saw anything, it would be him.
I have little time to waste. My time is precious.
Grouchy, too.
Good gathering, stranger. I do not recognize you, but I know Druid Audrine very well. What may I do for you this day?
Do you know any... Excuse me. Do you know anything about the corruption spreading through the grove?
Nothing specific, I'm afraid. Just that the corrupted animals have made foraging in the grove dangerous. Oh, this might interest you. I felt a disturbance emanate from the wards in the undergrove recently. Like a surge of power went through them.
What's the undergrove? And what was that about the wards?
The island's volcanic vents create all sorts of underground spaces. The large cavern beneath us is the undergrove. No one's allowed down there, not without the Archdruid's permission. The wards have something to do with the spirit of the grove.
The spirit of the grove, you mean the Evergrowth?
Yes, the Evergrowth. I'm surprised you know that ancient designation. I believe the wards reinforce the spirit's connection to the grove, but I'm not an expert on that. I can sense them, though. I have an affinity for such things.
Thanks for the information.
The undergrove? No one but the Archdruid ever goes down there. I think we have everything we need to convince the Archdruid. Let's review what we discovered.
We discovered we probably shouldn't be telling her. What do you make of the corrupted fetish we found?
Definitely a druidic ritual fetish. I use such accoutrement when conducting my own rituals. But this one bears the taint that afflicts the grove. This fetish must have been used in the ritual that released the corruption.
What about the restoration ritual we found?
Whoever scrawled this did so in haste. They made an obvious mistake in the middle verse. It should say restore, but the author wrote down remove. That alone would have disastrous effects when the ritual was performed.
And the two druids we spoke to, what do you think about the information they provided?
Someone or something disturbed the wards in the undergrowth, probably when the ritual was performed. and it appears the Archdruid knew about the corruption before I mentioned it, but she acted like she knew nothing.
What's the purpose of these wards?
I don't know all the details, but from what I've been taught, the Evergrowth resides in the Undergrove. The wards connect it to the Grove, but also bind it. We need to talk to the Archdruid. She's usually in the Northern Grove this time of day. I'll meet you in the northern part of the Grove. Spreading the corruption.
Shocker!
The All-Wither. It's inside me, forcing me to do as it bids.
Of course it is.
Where did she go?
Speak with me, mortal. The spirit of the grove has need of you.
The spirit of the grove is what?
We are the Evergrowth. The one you sought. She carries the taint of our corruption. We remember her from the Undergrowth. She performs a ritual that releases this blight upon the land.
This is all the Archdruid's fault?
The Archdruid sought to renew our bindings, but the ancient spells have already frayed. The part of us that is the All-Wither tricked her. She spoke the wrong word. Now, the All-Wither is free to spread its corruption, and the entire grove is in danger.
The Archdruid also mentioned the All-Wither. All-Wither? What is that?
The All-Wither is a part of us, a spirit of nature, called forth and made manifest by the ancient druids. At this sacred grove, the laws of nature are malleable. To strengthen those laws, the druids bound us here. But nature consists of circles.
Circles?
At one end, life. At the other, death. We are both life nurturing growth and all withering decay. That part of us is now free. And once the corruption fully takes hold, the Evergrowth will be gone. Only the All-Wither will remain. Will you help us?
What do you need me to do?
Tell the druids what we have said. They summoned and bound us in the past. They must be able to do so again. But urge them to hurry. The corruption consumes us. Soon we shall not be able to stave off the All-Weather.
I'll tell the druids.
No matter how many times that happens, I am not sure I will ever get used to that. Return to the village and tell the elders what the Evergrowth said. I'll join you momentarily.
I just realized, I never turned on voice for Snores and... Oh, it doesn't look like he's playing anyway.
The Evergrowth implied that the Archdruid is as much a victim as it is. Its darker aspect, the All-Wither, somehow broke free and is trying to fully emerge by consuming the grove in corruption. We need to warn the elders. I'll meet you in the village.
is she?
Elder Karg, we have troubling news concerning the Archdruid.
Slow down, Audrine. Tell us what happened.
The Evergrowth confirmed she performed the binding ritual, but she made a mistake. She released the All-Wither.
The Archdruid is responsible for the corruption? And she released the All-Wither? Well, the Grove is doomed!
The Evergrowth is here and willing to help. In exchange for certain considerations. The Archdruid has returned to the Undergrowth. Even now, the All-Wither compels her to speed up the spread of corruption so it can consume us. In our weakened state, we cannot stop the All-Wither from becoming the prominent spirit of the Grove.
You said you could help us stop this.
We can, but only if you and this druid break the remaining wards that bind us to this place. That will allow us to recover enough of our power to restore the balance and turn
It just wants to escape.
location in the circle.
Before you asked us to get the druids to restore your bindings, now you want us to break them?
The All-Wither moves quickly. Already we can feel ourselves weakening, losing cohesion. The remaining shreds of our bindings have been corrupted and add to our pain. If you set us free, we can pull energy from the uncorrupted grove and aid you.
Without the wards to bind you here, won't you just abandon the grove?
We are the spirit of the grove. We maintain the balance and keep the true way. We know our duty and our responsibility. Trust us. Together, we can end the corruption and return the grove to its natural state. But decide quickly. We do not have long.
Elders, allow us to enter the Undergrove and do as the Evergrowth asks. We can't let the All-Wither become the dominant spirit.
For all we know, this is exactly what the All-Wither wants us to do. But, yes, go. We'll do what we can up here to slow the spread of the corruption.
The spirit wants us to enter the Undergrove and release its bindings. It claims that will allow it to overcome the All-Wither. I sensed no duplicity while we were connected. I believe the Evergrowth spoke true of its intentions.
How do we get to the Undergrove?
The entrance I am aware of is in the northern part of the grove. I will meet you there. I have never been in the Undergrove, my friend. I have no idea what we might encounter down there. So be on your guard and ready for anything.
What do we do once we enter the Undergrove?
Find the
Find the stop wards and break
I
them.
cleanse them and you break them, much as we did in the grove. After we deal with the initial wards, the Undergrove's central chamber should open,
Look at the bunny.
allowing us to destroy the last binding ward and set the spirit free.
Alrighty. So where is she going to disappear to? Here? Alright. Undergrove. Oh, wait, we were supposed to meet her. Oh, shoot. Isn't this where we just were a few minutes ago? Uh-oh. We were supposed to meet her. Oh, no, it says enter the Undergrove. Oh. Well, shoot. Okay. Enter the Undergrove. This is the Undergrove, so we are entering it. Oh.
Magical wards bind the spirit to the grove. We need to find those wards, cleanse them, and destroy them.
Oof, boy. Oh, I'm pushing the wrong button. Oh. Yeah, it was so much better. This sticky stick is just awful now. Okay, so I'm guessing this is one of the yeah. Okay, I cannot push the right button to save my life today.
I'll cleanse the ward, then you destroy it.
Okay, so now I gotta go this way. Spiders! Oh, they're spiders!
Central chamber should now be accessible. Let us
Petrified spider egg. What? A tiny spider is forever frozen within the confines of this egg. Sell to merchant for 250. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta kill the boss. Undergrowth Central Chamber, yep. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, hold on a second. 1 sec. Uh-oh. Hold on. Oh. Sorry, need to stretch. An itch. Okay.
Go on, my friend. Destroy the final ward and set the Evergrowth free.
Okay. You gonna leave it all to us, huh? That stick is just awful animation. I don't like it at all. What? I'm on the ground. Oh. That's...
That was just embarrassing.
It's just embarrassing. What was embarrassing? Oops, I missed something. She probably just said meet me outside.
Ember the Sorcerer reporting for duty.
Oops.
Everything all right?
There are like runestone things everywhere.
Doing something with magic-y?
Where am I going? Oh, the wrong way. Oh, it's the Hashimoto again. We're back there already? I can't even get over this. Is he gonna be... No. What is that? Oh. There's all kinds of stuff here to fight. I think I've got a stiff neck or something starting. Bunnies everywhere.
Remember that you need that fertilizer to grow the best flowers.
Boy.
You did as we asked. We shall do the same. The All-Wither is back where it belongs, as a natural part of the circle. Balance has been restored.
Thank you, Spirit of the Grove. Adventurer, the Evergrowth wants to talk to you.
You and this druid have our thanks, mortal. You trusted us, and now the balance of nature has been restored.
What happened to the All-Wither? She already said it. Join the circle.
The All-Wither is a part of us, just as death is a part of life. Two parts of the same circle. They are back where they belong, in the natural order. And we are where we are needed, maintaining the balance of this sacred grove.
So the corruption is gone?
There may still be corrupted wildlife about, but the druids can deal with that. Otherwise, know that the danger has passed. We mourn the loss of the Archdruid, but we are grateful for everything you did, mortal. May your harvest never falter.
The Evergrowth says the grove is safe now. It will continue to perform its sacred duty.
For now, I just hope we don't regret removing the binding wards. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Adventurer, may we speak? It pains me that we weren't able to save the Archdruid. It really appears that the All-Wither took control of her without her consent or knowledge. At least we were able to restore the Evergrowth and stop the spread of corruption.
What happens now?
Now? Now we try to return to normal. The grove won't be the same without the Archdruid, but we'll make do. Of course, our relationship with the Evergrowth needs to change, as it isn't bound anymore. Oh, this is for you. From our circle, with thanks.
In light of all that has happened, Audrine, we would like to make you a Circle Elder and Mediator with the Evergrowth.
Druid Audrine, an elder, and mediator to the... very well.
An elder? And the mediator? I don't know what to say.
I hope you'll say yes. You proved yourself and demonstrated a singular rapport with the spirit of the grove. Will you take on these responsibilities?
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Okay, so that's done with. Oh, look at it lit up. Now we need to head back to our quest and return the flowers and the azure bug thing. Nope, not a space. Let's deal with this issue. Can I deal with it? Yeah, I've got some space. Alright, so... Alright, we'll just dump all this stuff in there for now. Okay.
You missed me.
Let's see. The flowers are in good condition, and the torch bug is alive and well. You treated nature with deep respect, and you have my thanks. Perhaps the grove will repay us in kind. Let's begin.
Tell me about this ritual you're going to perform.
All things are connected. Spirits of nature reside in the swaying trees, the blooming flowers, the glittering torch bugs. It can be difficult to hear their songs, even for those of us who listen.
It feels like a 60s song.
Can you hear it?
No. I'm not sure. How does this relate to the ritual?
The grove is in pain, projecting
Oh, we just fixed it.
that's felt by everything nearby. This ritual will ask the rocks and the trees and the insects to simply share what they know, to lead us to the source of this disturbance. There, we might find answers.
Oh, I guess maybe I should have done this first before... I see. Whatever.
I
Yeah,
perform
somebody's
the
been
ritual,
drinking something.
And we see where this trail leads.
The rocks are
Stand
going to
back.
tell us.
This will only take a moment.
I'll leave it to you. You can go talk to rocks.
Spirits of the wild, sing unto your servants. Lead us to the source of your pain.
Look, the spirits have sent their messengers. Oh, how beautiful.
Follow the torch bugs, friend. They will lead you to the source of the disturbance.
Can I have this, or are they going to attack me?
Watching you harvest is exciting. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with that.
The bunny's trying to outrun me?
An old druid circle. Here? How did I not know of this?
Errant magica still lingers. A powerful spell was cast here. Let's look around.
That stone possessed ancient energy, but more akin to Valesia's magic than mine. A fire burns deep beneath High Isle. The druids of old channeled its power, a dangerous temptation.
Cracked staff. That can occur when the caster can't contain the magic they attempt to wield. An enchanted lodestone, a cracked staff, and a smoking fissure. All left behind in a place once used by the ancient druids of the island. Curious.
What do you think happened here?
Well, the staff is obviously connected to Breton magecraft. Definitely not the implement of a druid. stuff is a bad sign. Whatever they were trying to do here, they probably didn't get the result they were hoping for.
And the lodestone?
I've used such stones before. They help focus magicka over a distance. They come in pairs, you see, forming a sympathetic link between 2 points. So this spell, whatever it was aimed at a point outside this circle.
What about the lava vent?
Whoever cast this ritual obviously attempted to tap into the deep magic of High Isle. The power beneath the surface here is very seductive. But, as I am sure Ravana would tell you, using it and controlling it are not the same thing.
Can you determine what type of ritual was cast here?
Not with certainty, but I can make an educated guess. If the Ascendant Magus used this site to summon the storm that wrecked the Alliance ships, then obviously he lost control. The result wasn't what he expected, and now the Order is scrambling.
I'll let Lady Arabelle know what we found.
Take the item back to Mandrake Manor, my friend. I can do a more thorough examination there. Ravana, if you'll allow me, I believe I can help you dispel the lingering disturbance.
My circle and I thank you, Valencia.
Are they gonna fix it?
I'll stay with Ravana until the lingering magic has been purged. My more traditional guild scholar dispelling techniques might be helpful here. When I'm done, we'll meet back up at the manor. Hopefully Lady Arabelle can...
Okay, so they're gonna just leave it looking like this.
With Valesia's assistance.
Okay. Alright, back to town. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. Oops, overshot the door.
Did you see what happened? An earthquake destroyed the Colossus of Gonfalon. All the nobles were having a party.
The statue of the Baron Admiral destroyed. Bad winds are coming to High Isle. Bad winds indeed.
Where are we supposed to go? Back to the... Talk to Lady Arabelle, but where? Oh, back to her house. Okay. Okay. That one out there crashed, but this one here is fine. No, too far. I'll have to come steal this. Steal that someday. Steal from there someday. Okay.
There you are, my dear. I was beginning to worry. Tell me everything. What did you find at the sites marked on Alea's map?
We learned the traders placed lodestones on the ships to draw the storm to the vessels.
Traitors? This confirms our suspicions. But lodestones are powerful arcane focuses. What else did you discover, dear?
One of the sites was a druidic ritual circle. We found a lodestone there, too.
Lodestones on the ships and at the ritual site? That must be how the Ascendant Magus targeted the ships with his storm. Remarkable. But was the storm meant to delay the ships, or give the Order the opportunity to capture the Alliance leaders?
A letter indicated the storm was meant to kill, but Valencia thinks they lost control of the ritual.
So the Ascendant Magus isn't infallible. That's good to know. And the evidence we've uncovered up to this point tells us the Order believes the Alliance leaders are still alive. They're actively hunting for them. We must find them first.
We located the dockmaster. He told us the Order has moved their search from the shallows to Amanos.
Amanos? I suppose it's possible the leaders washed on to that God's forsaken island. While I determine our best approach to that place, I need you to go to Shipwrecked Shoals and aid Captain Suzo. I received an urgent message right before you arrived.
I'll head there now and help the
The
captain.
shoals are a graveyard, the final rest for vessels that met an unfortunate end in the straits between High Isle and Amnos. Go and help Captain Suzo, dear. He made it sound quite urgent.
What's Captain Suzo doing at Shipwreck Shoals?
I sent Suzo and Zaji to search along the northern shores for signs of their wrecked ships or the Alliance leaders. Suzo's message was short but direct. He found something and needed help. You're the first to return, so you get the job.
How do I get to Shipwreck Shoals?
You'll need to take a small boat for the north shore of the island. There's usually one on the beach west of the default shipyards.
Yeah, I did that when I had to
Shipwreck Shoals is on the northern coast, just west of
play
the
a
default shipyards.
Tales of Tribute game over there, so we've already been over there, so... oh, I think I've already got that one, too. Pretty sure. Yeah, I think I've got that one. Why do I keep looking at that stupid bookshelf? Oh, I can just take those coins. Alright, thank you. Lady Arabelle's so generous. Junk, 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 junk. She has so much junk in her house. Radishes in rice. Yummy. Oh, nope, that's not. That's, okay. Back on our first part of the quest line, we read all these books, and we were missing one part of it, but I think that wasn't it. Because it was already highlighted. I mean, it was no longer highlighted. Not getting anything out of these little chests. Let's go up here. Empty. Lockpick. Oh. Want it? Okay. Can't get to the desk. Junk. Junk. More junk. Coins. Oh, I didn't want that. I want the coins. 2 coins. I'm gonna be rich. In about 500 years. How many orc styles do I need? Okay. Oh, no shortcuts. I'm lost. Okay. How much is left to this quest? Alright, let's find out. What quest are we even on? Deadly Investigations. We were supposed to be doing another quest, so... Yes, so Deadly Investigations. Where are we? Oh, we're about halfway through. All right, let's get serious about doing this so we can get through it tonight, huh? Are we going to Amnos? I'm confused. Enter Shipwreck Shoals. Oh, we're not going here, we're going there. Alright, so... Guess we go to the Way Shrine.
Look there. That's the one what bested Captain Blackheart and banished his crew.
Oh, I went the wrong way again, didn't I? I'm thinking I went the wrong way. What are those? Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way. I think we can get there, though.
You there. Here, please. No, you don't know me. But I do know you. Keeping an eye on notable people while going unnoticed is sort of my expertise. The only reason we're speaking is because I'm in something of a predicament.
Unnoticed in that fancy armor. What's the matter?
My partner and I were gathering intelligence for the Covenant in Shipwreck Shoals, but we were caught by Dreadsail pirates and separated. We can't let the Sea Elves steal vital documents from the Covenant, can we?
I think this is a side quest. I think I'm gonna back out. I don't need another side quest tonight. I probably should. Oh, this is huge. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back out of everything. Okay, so we're only about halfway done with this quest, and it looks like I need to do his quest as well as the quest that we were assigned to do. My inventory is just about full. We've been at this for almost 3 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop here, and we'll finish this quest later this week. Should be here Wednesday unless some crazy, who knows what happens. And we'll go from there. We'll finish it then. This looks like it's going to be a lot longer than I had anticipated, so I need to get organized and stop at the end of quests, but probably need to do the side quests as we go along just to kind of keep everything organized and contained. So I'm going to say good night, sweet dreams everybody. Thanks for sticking around with us, and hope you guys had a good time. Night.